You know what I think?
You believe in this?
You know, I took my medicine this morning, so my blood pressure is not going to get up fooling with you, Skip Bayless.
I didn't start it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. No, every day. First it was Chris Godwin, and now it's Gronk, and then Bruce Arians. I mean,
do we sense a trend here?
Yeah, a trend that everybody on this hype train. That's what. Skip, what is Gronk supposed to say? Call him old noodle arm? No. Skip, guess what? They might be right. Tom Brady arm looks good. But you know why his arm look good? Because ain't nobody teeing off on him. Let me see once the season start and they start putting them Rod-Ls and them bike helmets and them shunts up under his chin. Let me see how good that arm strength. Because
it'll be shield on shield, right?
Yes. Because what we do know, Skip, is that we watched him last year, and a lot of scouts and a lot of people have said he started to flinching. He started to turn it away. He had his lowest completion percentage, yards per attempt in his career, Skip Bayless.
Did he?
Skip, I get it. It's a great story. We like narrative. See, sports is just not about winning and losing. We need a story. We need a 20-year vet from one team that went to 9 Super Bowls, won 6. Go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the losingest sports franchise in North America, and brings them up. He rises from the ashes like a phoenix. That's a great story. A team that hadn't been to the playoffs in a decade. And Tom Brady comes in on his white horse, and he saves the day.
And he wins the MVP, and he takes the Buccaneers all the way to a home Super Bowl.
I don't care what anybody says. Anybody that thinks they're the same man 10 years or the same woman they were 10 years ago, they're fooling themselves. It's just not possible, Skip. It's just not. You can be still a great player, and Tom Brady is, but he's not the same player. He's not. Now, the film doesn't lie. Coach Belichick, if Coach Belichick thought he was the same guy, Coach Belichick wouldn't have did what he did. Coach Belichick said, I need this guy here 3 more years. Coach Belichick said, nah, I'm good. I've seen enough. You holding us back. You talking about you want more. You want to be involved more in the game plan. Coach Belichick said, I'm trying to scale you back. Because I see you not the same. You can't do the same. You can't elevate.
Give me Stid.
You can. Okay, you got jokes, huh?
Yeah.
You cannot elevate the same level of players as you once could. So now he's on a big old yacht, and you talk about, oh, he's the same captain. He's not the captain that navigated the SSL Minnow. He got a big old luxury liner. He got that Jerry Jones yacht.
Yeah, the Minnow, it had a bad fate.
Yes.
Yeah, they got marooned.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So, Skip, I do not believe it. I believe Gronk is saying all the right things, and that's what you do when your teammate, you say, hey, man, that joint look good, man. Yeah, I can't tell any difference. No, you don't. But okay, we're going to see. We're going to see when they put them pads on for real and the games start for real. I ain't talking about no preseason. I ain't talking about no. When they start hitting, when the fish start biting, we're going to see.
Okay. So I am highly amused by this topic because it is eating at you, and it's eating at your subconscious, and there's a little bell going off in the back of your brain, and you got a big old brain up there, but there's this little bell going off saying, Shannon, be careful. He's telling the truth. Tom Brady has found the fountain of youth in Florida. Isn't that where it's supposed to have been?
Yeah.
Ponce de Leon? Is it right in that region?
St. Augustine, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's close. Maybe it was actually in Tampa. Who knew? I think Gronk is telling the absolute truth about a quarterback he obviously loves, obviously a close friend, but I do not believe he's protecting. I do not believe he's exaggerating. He could have just said, if he was seeing diminished arm strength, he could have just said, oh, Tom's got plenty of arm left. But he didn't say that. He went all the way back to his rookie year in 2010. It's a long time ago. And he said, that's when Tom was, he said 32 or 30. He was 33 at that point, 10 years ago. And he said his arm actually may be stronger than when he was 33, which is incredible, said Rob Gronkowski. Do you think he would just make that up? Do you think he would just pick that out of the air and throw it out there?
You believe that?
I do believe it because they're all saying it. Arians is saying it. Chris Godwin is saying it. Mike Evans is saying it. They're all raving. in surprise about his arm strength. Chris Godwin put it in in a beautiful perspective because he said, all I heard last year from you, he didn't say your name, but it was commentators.
You know what? That's probably why they weren't winning no game. They worried about what I'm saying up here. You need to be worried about them games in Tampa.
You could be right. 7-9 they were with Jameis. And I love Jameis. And I think Jameis did a lot of great things, not just good things, great things last year. He also had 35 turnovers, 30 interceptions, and 5 lost fumbles. Tom Brady will not have that. So
he won't have 35 turnovers. He won't have no 35 touchdowns either.
Want to bet?
Yeah, we already
bet. I got 40.
Yeah.
Your problem is that Tom Brady now has the best supporting cast he's ever had. He had the worst last year in year 19 in New England. Now he's got the best. And what I also loved about what Gronk said, because Gronk gets this, he knows, and Gronk plays dumb a lot, like he plays goofy and all that, but he's not stupid. You've sat with him before, right?
I have, yeah.
And he said to him, Tom looks refreshed. He looks ready to play every single day, and he's motivated every day. I got to tell you, that's a shot at that guy who still coaches up in...
I do believe that. I do believe he's motivated. I do believe he's refreshed. Skip, sometimes it's like getting out of a bad relationship. You know, you don't realize how bad the relationship is because you're in it. And then once you get out of it, everybody's like, man, you seem like a different guy.
I agree. He went through football hell for the last 3 years because you know and I know it got reported that the trade that, well, he knew it full well because he's the one who stopped it.
Yes.
Bill Belichick was about to elevate that guy behind him, that guy who started the Super Bowl last year, Jimmy G, the apple of Belichick's eye, the guy that he found to replace Tom Brady, what was in the second round?
Jimmy G, second round pick,
And he was right on schedule, and Tommy, as you say, went up to Daddy, Robert Kraft, and said, no. Him or me. And Robert Kraft made the right choice because you know what was about to happen? An Eagles Super Bowl that they should have won because Tom Brady threw for a record playoff 505 yards. And then they did win another one against the Rams. Okay?
Skip, it's kind of in this situation like this. If you threaten somebody with a breakup, you probably should go on and break up.
You should. I agree.
And that's what happened. Coach Belichick, because I don't believe from that point on, Tommy really fully trusted Coach Belichick. They got along. I mean, they had to because they knew we got to make this relationship work. But once you threaten someone with a breakup, you probably, and then you're like, well, let's go to counsel. Let it go. Let it go.
So you know and I know that sometimes a lot of your physical manifestations are all from your psychological peace of mind. If you have flow in your brain, it can translate into flow into your throwing motion. You throw freely, you run freely. You're free of that relationship. And so I don't doubt, again, you know and I know, he never had a rifle. We're not talking about that. He didn't.
He was never Mahomes.
No, he's Montana-esque. It's a little, let's give it a little above average velocity, but obviously he lives by accuracy. And to your point, it was not accurate last year, but he also had a receiving corps that was dead last in separation, as Pro Football Focus calls it.
Skip, when I look at Tom, I believe Tom loves football. He loved football in New England. He just didn't love being around the people that he was around. Skip, you can love your job, but hate coming to work because I hate the people. Man, Bob make me sick. I wish he'd get fired. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's how it was with Tom Brady. Tom loved New England. He loved playing football. But because Coach Belichick had tried to do what he tried to do, he didn't like coming to work because you got to interact. You got to put it. Coach, how you doing today? You got a good day? How's your girlfriend, wife, what? I think Linda, I think that's her name. How's she doing? You know, you got to make small talk. You're like, I can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, Skip.
Plus, you have to take his verbal abuse because he didn't change. He's still going to be all over you in practice, all over you in film sessions, and you know he wanted to get rid of you. It's hard. You got to swallow, man. You just got to swallow it and go on and try